Hi guys, I am Guglielmo from Guglatech, and today, yes, we are kitchen ready. Today we are talking about oil, heavy oil, light oil. Why oil? I don't know. Sometimes I heard stories, there is so much terrorism, there is so much words on the web, like we in Italy, we have a saying, my cousin told me. Well, my cousin is a genius. He tried to put some sense in my brain many years ago to show me what was different of power, torque, between an engine from a Porsche and a Caterpillar heavy machine. It took him a month, but he succeeded. Thank you, Vincenzo, you're the best. Now, today we're talking about diesel, heavy petrol, which is diesel. You can see here, that's Italian version. I don't know around the world if it's the same, different color, but we have this. Here, light, bright, it's diesel, and here, darkish, is normal petrol. What's going to happen if you get diesel in your motorcycle? Well, you stop, but not because something broke down, you just stop because it cannot burn. It cannot burn the same way that petrol does, because, and here, people from chemistry and engineers, please forgive me, it's not like this, I know, but let me tell this white lie. Imagine to melt some candle, some wax, into petrol. You will obtain diesel, okay? Sort of. It's heavy paraffins. So what happens is that this is a much thicker carburant, combustible, which cannot burn through the spark plugs. It must burn and will burn, exploding through high pressure. So what's going to be when you put diesel in your motorcycle? If it's a diesel motorcycle, everything is fine. If it's a normal motorcycle, you will simply stop because you can't burn it. But nothing will break down. Not carburetors, not injector, not fuel pump, not fuel pumper, no, nothing. There is really nothing that got damaged. You just were washing your engine in a nice way, because diesel is a very nice way to clean up all your fuel system. We will tell you later why. So what's going to be? The point is that if you put small cc's, just top up with normal fuel and you will have a not perfectly working engine for some kilometers, but that's it. Nothing bad will happen. If you put more, then you have to empty the tank, put fresh petrol, and really, everything will be fine. No worries. What may be if you had a Guglatech filter? Well, first of all, you are quite smart. And second, this will tell you at once that you are doing a bad refueling. Guglatech fuel filters are the densest matrix in the world. They are so dense that they hate water and they hate contamination and contaminants in the petrol. This means that only normal fuel will flow freely through the matrix. Everything else will see a hard time to go through it. You want to read an example? Now, as you can see, we had testing in these days, many medias. This is the standard one. This is the X generation, the thickest that you can purchase in our system. And this is dedicated to 990 KTM and this screw cap big tanks. Why the thick X generation? Because this is also the densest we have, the most dense we have, and will also impede a normal flow of petrol. And you can tell now the difference between normal petrol and diesel while just seeing how we just flow it through it. Now we do the normal petrol flow, and you will tell by yourself, the difference in flow. So, petrol first. Imagine this is just very slow refueling, okay? So it's not something you can get from the nozzle, so it will get much better, much faster from the nozzle. It's almost instantaneously. So you see, almost no problem, no difference at all. Now, you may see a difference according to the shape of the tank, and some tanks are slower than others, but this is due to the shape of the tank, not to the Guglatech matrix. Now, let's get rid of the petrol. Now, guys, don't do this in close places. Be aware and afraid that petrol can explode. Fumes are very dangerous, so don't do this. Just, allow us professional to show you. And now, let's go see what's going to be with diesel. What will be the diesel behavior? Well, actually, the diesel behavior this is a combustible, so you can filter this also through our media, no problem. What you will see is that the heavy paraffins will laminate the matrix, allowing a much slower flow. It filled up, and it's going very slow down. So while refueling, it's still there. While refueling diesel through our filters, it will be so slow that you will realize at once that something is wrong. There is either water in the petrol or you're refueling diesel. You stop, whatever got in, nothing will damage your engine. you top off with normal petrol and you're good to go. Nothing will happen and nothing has happened to your engine. So if you have a Guglatech filter, if you want to make sure that nothing like this will ever happen to your bike, look, the diesel is still here. It doesn't want to go through. Imagine the thick matrix and the lamination of the heavy paraffins. So if you don't want to see any trouble to your bike ever, use a Guglatech filter. Both dirty petrol, dirt in the petrol, water in the petrol, or diesel that doesn't belong to your tank. This is Guglatech. If you liked the video, please thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and follow us up, because you will have many other news, many other movies and parts for your bike, your safety and your adventure. Thank you so much.